Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is CJ and some of you call me Hesezimcute. I want to thank everybody for all of their warm wishes and encouraging comments that I've received while I was gone, and hopefully at some point I'll be able to talk more about that. But for right now, I want to give you hopefully a video on this new design festival that Heyday has brought to us with our new character Baptiste. He has set up shop over here by Maggie and he's leaving my farm at the moment, but let's jump in. We've got about 12 hours left in the design or second phase, and as you can see, mine looks probably a little different than yours when it jumped in. Played a little bit with it before I wanted to jump on and talk to you. I am going to refer to this as a sandbox area of Heyday, which means it is separate from your gameplay. The only things that are connected is your access to your deco, the shop. You can jump back home, and you can shop for diamonds or the items in the diamond shop. You can shop in this deco area of the store, but because it is a sandbox, you can't jump to the town. Even though you see a train station, you can't go to the farm. And as you can see, we don't have all the same buttons that we normally do. This is for your benefit because it also means that while you access these decos, and if you buy anything in here, you'll have them when you go back to your game. Those of you who are big designers, you are not having to remove the decoration off of the design that you have already saved in an edit mode or in a active layout so that you can use them for this festival event. But I jumped ahead of myself a little bit there. So this also should answer why we don't have some of the features of edit mode, because it is separate. Maybe they can build some of those features like the paintbrush in down the road, but let's get back to the beginning of this event. Like I said, we're in phase 2, the design phase, and we're nearing its end. When you first came in, you were greeted with this: how to participate, what's going on. We're going to use this photo reels as currency in my video because that is what we're used to, kind of like those scarves we have going on in the catalog event. So in the first one, you got familiar with the area. You could start on some of the tasks, play around with your designing. You couldn't submit. You couldn't access quite everything. It was just so you could get a feel of it. Currently here in your design, if you had everything set up during your preparation, during the preparation phase 1, you could submit right away. Or you could be like me and still need to do it. And then we'll go to the next phase tomorrow, which is the voting phase. You're going to want to make sure your design is pretty. So maybe it's a good thing you didn't submit yet, and this will help you to go in and know that you want your farm to not look like the decoration just got puked on your farm, to meet requirements and submit it. There'll also be a Hall of Fame when you're done with things, and you'll be able to see all of those down here when you click on the clipboard. So this is my design. This is what it would look like if I took a picture of it right now. And that's how you will submit. You do have to complete those tasks to submit. And when I clicked on that, it jumped me to the clipboard's task area. So we have to place 5 decorations. And as you can see, I've already completed these. one thing you should know, these are done by photograph. As you can see, this photograph is the same for all three of these. 1 of 1, 2 of 2, 3 of 3. My very first complaint, though, is that if you accidentally had removed an obstacle, which I started with removing the rock, and then I did 2 of the trees. I did not realize that there was this small tree behind, and now I wish I kept the tree over here like it. Can I put it out? Yes, because I do happen to have one, but not all players do. And we don't have the best replacement for these yet, but because it is what I like to refer to as sandbox, if I remove it, it's not going to matter because this most likely will change for the next event. And we all know during Halloween, I love these trees because they feature like jack-o'-lanterns. But you can remove them. You will get a new task. So when I completed this, it was 1 of 1, and it got a check mark, and this one popped up. I completed. As you can see up here, I have no more tasks with that picture on it. Means I have completed that, and that's the end. No more tasks. If you do all of the tasks on this top part of the board, you will not get any more. You have to wait till these bonus rewards comes up. We don't know yet if after you get your 10 likes, what that next threshold will be, how many photo reels you'll get for currency. I would expect we're going to get quite a bit more than, so because if you go to the button underneath our normal shop button, it is the festival shop, and you are able to get some pretty expensive deco. And our big exclusive one that our main focus to design around in this event is in here, and that's how you'll earn it. So I'm really hoping they've counted it all up. I haven't completed all of my tasks to count it up personally, that we'll be able to get it. I would wish that future events, anything like this tree or the Venetian that we could use in our design that players may not have had because they were for money or diamonds, would have been able to be winnable or like in the catalog beforehand. And in here for this Cupid's cannon, you just have to do 1 truck for the global event to get. So let's get started. I'm going to show you with this decorations task how the remove obstacle work, because it does do the same for the decoration. We're going to place 1. I need to click on the calendar because it takes me to this one first. We're going to place our heart bench that had already been out. We're going to place 5 deco, or we did our 1, and now it's up to 5. Our 1 moved down here. I've earned that. We need to do 5. It caps out at 10, but I already have 3 on here. What if I were to remove, let's go back, remove them. This is the reason why you can't collect until after you submit, because if you could go back, remove them. Now I'm back to 1. They have to make sure you have completed all of them. You're done to get those. It's just a fairness system. So we'll have to go through, and I don't have some of these yet. I need to go and get them, but the jump feature does work for those that you do. If you don't like it, don't use it or try to hide it. But if you want those camera roll points, you need to complete that. I need to place a heart bench, so we'll drag that out. So as I complete these, they do move down. This, if I don't need to do anything more, another one with those pictures will not pop up. Okay? When you are done with it, you'll go back to your design. And if I had my 5, we'll just stick my 5 back out real quick. 4, 5, that should be it. It's here. I can hit submit. It will give you a warning because you do want those. That's not pretty enough, but you can see how it'll look to other players by doing it this way. So I hope this has been helpful. It's getting kind of painful for me right now, so hopefully this will be my first in many videos, and hopefully some lives coming back, and I'm hoping it was helpful. I love you guys. I can't wait to see what you guys do with this task and how it works in the end. Maybe I can do a review of it once it's done. I'm not going to make any promises given what I'm going through, but just know I love you guys so much. Happy farming. Love y'all. Bye.